I'm a foreign national exempt from foreign law under Amendment 11, and they keep calling me sovereign citizen and like.
Well, that's what it is. That's what it is.
No, it's not.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Stop.
No.
Come here, bud. Come here, bud.
After getting pulled over, she tried to read from a rehearsed script filled with pseudo-legal jargon. It didn't go well. The officers on the scene were patient at first, but they didn't tolerate nonsense, and she refused to cooperate. They removed her from the vehicle. What's especially concerning? Her kids were in the car the whole time, watching everything unfold. It's hard to understand how someone could think traffic laws don't apply to them just because of something they read online. Let's take a closer look at what happened, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Yes, the officer was absolutely right. Foreign state national here.
Can you roll this back window down for me? Hello. Hi, can you roll this window down for me? Hi, my name is Officer Fager with the Edgewater Police. The reason I stopped you, he's not in his seatbelt, and your tag is obscured. The top of it, you can't see what it is, and it doesn't come back to anything.
My camera is blocking the top.
Yeah, do you have your driver's license, ma'am? Do you have an actual driver's license?
No, that is my ID. I'm an American state national.
Okay, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Do you have a registration and valid proof of insurance?
I'm not engaging in the commercial use of the highways or byways, nor am I operating in a for-hire capacity. I'm a foreign national exempt from foreign law under Amendment 11 of both the Constitution and the Constitution of the United States, and I claim all my exemptions.
Okay, so do you have any other documentation from the United States government saying that you're exempt from these, or that you're
I don't have my paperwork in the car with me, but I do have it.
Okay.
And that's my form of ID, and those are my private plates on the car.
Okay, this is a passport. Okay, so I'm aware of your group that you're with. This doesn't grant you any rights to drive.
Please run my passport?
I will. Do you have a driver's license in any state in the United States?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have any other documentation? Nothing from the United States government saying you have diplomatic immunity?
My paperwork is at my house.
Okay. Are you aware that in the United States, when you're a diplomat inside the United, are you claiming to be a diplomat? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm a foreign state national.
Right. So,
That's what I am.
So you're a foreign state national.
Yes, and
but
if you run my
you're claiming
passport,
diplomatic
you'll
immunity,
see.
correct?
If you run my passport, you'll be able to see my documents there. It reflects.
So do you have
my
a driver's license in any state in the United States?
That is my form of ID, sir.
Do you have a driver's license? That's not my question. Do you have a driver's license? You do not. Okay.
No, that is my form of ID.
Do you have a registration or a valid proof of insurance for the vehicle? It's a yes or no question.
No.
Okay. Any particular reason he wasn't seatbelted?
No, he had.
He was hanging out the window. Yeah, but when we were behind him, he didn't have his seatbelt
Pulled
on.
away from school. And
Okay. Where did you obtain that tag?
From foreign state national guy in Alabama who makes the plates.
Okay. So you're aware that in the United States and in the state of Florida, you're required to have specific tags that actually go to the vehicle and is registered. Are you aware of that?
My private automobile.
Okay.
Those are my
You've been filled with some
private
false information. So in the state of Florida, you're required to have a driver's license.
I'm not sure many people are aware.
We are. I
I
have read a lot about the foreign state
I
nationals.
don't know. I feel like they give people a bad rap because I've been in situations before where I try to explain to them and they keep calling me sovereign citizen and like.
Well, that's what it
even
is.
if you look
That's what
up,
it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's
National
not.
is just another label for people trying to dodge the law using made-up legal theories. It's like they take a few lines from the internet and suddenly believe they're exempt from traffic laws. But saying I'm a traveler doesn't erase the fact that she was speeding in a minivan. The most troubling part? She did all this in front of her children, treating it like it was perfectly normal. Instead of simply handing over her license, she turned a routine stop into a spectacle. It wasn't just awkward, it was sad. She talked like she had a law degree, but let's be real. Her legal education probably came from social media posts. Maybe if she hadn't downloaded a 47-page PDF from some sketchy online group the night before, she wouldn't have landed in this mess, beyond being completely misinformed. She also showed.
When you look it up on the internet, it'll tell you, right? But it'll explain it as a sovereign citizen.
Essentially, it's a sovereign. It is a sovereign citizen entity. Do you have keys to the vehicle? Can you hand me the keys?
No, I cannot.
Okay, step out of the car for me. Get out of the car. Unlock it. Can you unlock it?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Step out of the car.
Close my door!
Step out of the car. 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 Stop!
Stop!
You're gonna get chased. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. You just kicked me. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. Get out of the Get your hands behind your back. Stop. Stop. You're fine. I know she's your mom. 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 Your mom's fine, okay? Go back in the car. Go back in the car. It's okay. We're gonna come take her to the grass and you guys can talk to her, okay? Step away from her.
It's already bad enough my father was arrested. I don't need her method too. She's the only person I have. Please.
Step back over here.
Please, I'm sorry.
Go back to the car, please. Your mom's gonna be okay. Your mom's gonna be okay.
Just don't.
We're not gonna hurt her. Your mom's gonna be okay.
She's the only person I have.
Okay.
Nothing right.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
These are my children.
Okay.
Please.
Go back in the Come car.
I did
Get these
nothing
kids away
wrong.
from me.
They forced me out of my car. They dragged me on the floor like an animal. I did nothing at all. I just
Stand
picked
up.
my children up from
Stand
school.
up. Watch your phone. Walk over to that car.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Grab that one too.
I did nothing wrong.
Come here, bud. Come here, bud.
No.
Hey, come on. Step over here. Unlock your car. Hey. Take a seat in the vehicle. You have any weapons on you? Purse? No, you don't. Take a seat. Sit you good, please. Hey. Try to talk to you. Okay? Hey. That's
I tried to talk to you.
No, but
Why
you weren't
would you drag
listening.
me out of my car like that? You had no right.
Showed very poor judgment as a parent. Telling your children that the government isn't real while sitting in a car with a government-issued plate is confusing at best. These kids are growing up believing stop signs are optional and that paying taxes is optional too. Do you think the officers handled it fairly? Let me know personally. I think they were more patient than most would be. It's honestly incredible how hard it is for some of these folks to grasp a basic fact. You need a valid driver's license to drive. In Florida, for most people, that's common sense. But for her, might as well be rocket science. Watching her try to explain herself made no sense at all. Thankfully, the officers did what they had to do and made the arrest. It's good to see law enforcement.
Right? I'm not a U.S. citizen. Okay, I understand you're doing your job and all that, but I did nothing wrong. And now you're forcibly pushing me into
Get in
the
the car. You're under arrest.
Why?
Because you kicked me. Battery on a law enforcement officer. You did. It's on
I
camera.
did
You
not
did
kick
kick me.
you.
You did kick me.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
You were pushing me, pulling me out of my car.
I'm right here. Yep. You want some quick games like this?
I'm not playing any games.
Asking for help. Is he okay?
He's fine.
No.
Do you have someone we can call that can pick the kids up?
I'm trying to call him.
Okay, well, I have your phone. Do you want me to try to call him for you? I'm not going to give you your phone now. What's your PIN? Or you don't have to give me it, but I'm trying to
Well,
make a
can I
phone call
put
for
my
you.
pin in?
Sure.
Adult male detained, 14.
Sort of female first search if we have one.
Adult male Baker at 1446.
Hi, my love. Is there
No, they arrested me and they have the kids. I did nothing.
Move your foot.
And you dragged me out of my car. They dragged me out of the car.
Give me a second, let me see who I can find.
I'm trying to make a phone call. There's 3 kids in the car. They're freaking out right now.
Where are you going to be? Where are you?
Hi, this is Officer Fager with the Edgewater Police Department. Who am I speaking with?
This is Joshua. What's going on?
Are you Are you husband or father of the kid?
No, don't touch me!
I'm not going to touch you.
Are you able to try to respond to take the kid? She's under arrest for battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer with violence.
That doesn't seem like her. I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, well, you can review the body camera footage because it was her. So, do you want to respond to take the kids?
Talk to Dad.
Do you want to have a conversation?
My son.
We're calling to get somebody to come pick you up. Do you have a valid license? Do you have a license right now?
I don't use no license. Sir.
Huh?
I don't use a license.
Well, in the state of Florida, you have to have a valid driver's license to drive a motor vehicle on the roadway. You understand that, right?
No.
And standing firm against this kind of nonsense now, if you actually felt bad for her maybe, think twice. This could have been a simple, uneventful stop. But she chose to argue, escalate, involve her kids in a situation that never needed to happen. And then there's her friend pulling up to a traffic stop with unregistered plates like it's totally normal. The whole thing felt like a scene from a low-budget reality show. Then there's the guy who showed up talking circles and throwing out legal terms he clearly didn't understand. There's this strange attitude. They're smarter than everyone else just because they read a few posts online. They act like they've...
I can see if I can get someone closer. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep, you can just call her number back if you want.
Fine. Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Being a police officer is an inherently dangerous job. So when you're told to do something and you tell them no, we're going to then make you do it. That's just the way it works. This whole sovereign...
But it's still not right. They really
You
forced
committed a
me
crime.
to the crime. I did not hurt anyone. I was not committing a crime.
You committed
They
a...
dragged me out
You
of
committed
my
a misdemeanor
car
in the state of
by
Florida.
My legs, like
listen-
an animal.
Well, you kicked him.
Instead of a hu- Sir, I did not kick him. He's dragging my legs, and I'm trying to pull my
You
legs
are-
back to sit up in my seat.
You were
So if
driving...
he got kicked, it was not intentional.
You were driving a motor vehicle that is unregistered in the state of Florida, which is a misdemeanor crime, punishable by jail and fines, so you can't go to jail for it.
And you are going to jail for it. You don't have a driver's license in the state of Florida. That's a misdemeanor. You're going to jail for that.
She said she used to have... So she
She's
paid
suspended.
$30. Well, no, I know. She paid $30 to this sovereign citizen group to get that tag because she's one of the foreign national things, and they told her you don't need a license anymore, you don't have to register, you don't have to do all this stuff.
Ask if it's okay if Maya, their next door neighbor, picks up.
Is it okay if Maya, your next door neighbor? Yes.
Hello.
Hello, are you Maya?
Yes, I am.
Gotcha.
6 Alpha 15.
You realize all your cars... Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Can we see it so we can make sure? You realize in the state of Florida, your vehicle has to be registered, right?
It is registered.
Because it's been documented time after time after time that somebody tries to do this, and it's proven that it's false. It's not true. Okay? But ultimately, at the end of the day, you can't put your hands on a police officer. Not in the United States, not in the state of Florida, not in the city of Edgewater. Okay? There's repercussions to that. All right?
Did you get her on the sovereign thing, or she?
Well, oh, her? Did she get you onto it? Because she has a tag too.
No, she's me.
She's your neighbor.
Who got
had
it first?
You or her?
She
Did she turn you on to it? So you could look into this?
No, but that's her own business. But I wanted to look it up.
Oh, she has a business doing it?
No,
that's
I
her
said,
own.
like her,
Personal business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So she's gonna walk home with your kids. She's not driving her car either. Her car's getting towed just like yours.
Uncovered some secret truth that no one else knows. They speak to police officers like teachers correcting a student. It's hard to tell whether they actually believe this stuff or are just pretending to. What do you think? Are they bluffing, or do they really think they're above the law? Here's where things got serious. She was charged with felony battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest with violence, driving an unregistered vehicle, having a fake license plate, impersonating an official. It seems like she was pretending to be some kind of diplomat from an imaginary country. And again, her kids were present through all of this, being exposed to behavior that teaches them to reject authority and ignore.
You guys have to have registered vehicles in the state of Florida. They have to be registered. That's the bottom line.
But here's the other thing you have to understand, right? Her vehicle's being towed, but she's walking home with your kids because of how she reacted. Okay? She didn't kick me. She didn't put her hands on a police officer, screaming you out. Right?
Hold on a second.
Right. Call me back and let me know. Oh, okay.
No, hey, I'm right here. It's Sergeant Benz. You're going to be able to take her kids.
Yes.
You're going to receive a citation for unregistered motor vehicle. Your vehicle is going to get towed by Edgewater Towing, and you'll be able to walk home with the kids.
Did you hear that? They want to tow my car.
They can tow it. It's not.
And he can hear you on the speaker if you want to say something?
It's a vehicle that has 4 wheels, and it's powered by a motor. It is a motor vehicle, sir.
Except it's registered as automobile.
No, sir. It's going to get towed. She's going to get a ticket, and she'll be on her way.
Okay, but it shouldn't be towed. But I mean, we're not causing a problem, but it should not be towed.
Well, it's not registered. The Florida registration on it was canceled, so therefore it's no longer registered.
Right, and she doesn't actually need a registration. It is a private property. It's private automobile. It's a part
And
of a
it's in trust.
It is in a
Yes,
trust.
so you keep that in
So
mind.
if you do, I mean,
It's gonna cost you guys a lot.
but if you do tow it, there are going to be issues. It's in a trust. It's private property. It is not to be towed. If you run her passport, it'll show you that you're not supposed to even question or detain her for any reason.
Basic laws. That's not parenting. It's preparing them for failure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did the officers go too far, or were they just doing their jobs? Personally, I think they handled a chaotic situation with professionalism and calm. And hey, we even got a 3-4 win in this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, I love hearing your thoughts in the comments. Take care.
Living on.
So we're not questioning or detaining her. She actually showed up at the traffic stop at the request of the other female to pick up her kids. It was discovered when she got her here that her vehicle was unregistered.
It doesn't have to be registered. We have proof from the Department of Motor Vehicles, from Department of Transportation. It doesn't have to be registered.
They say the Department of Transportation is not real. I don't know what that means.
But again, it does not have to be registered, so please reconsider towing it because that's in violation.
I got you. I've reconsidered it, and it's still going to get towed. Okay.
Are you towing her car as well?
Yes, her car's getting towed. Yeah, she's going to jail. She's going to jail. Yeah. She kicked the police officers.
No.
She kicked him.
Hi.
You taking
It
kids?
would really help if you let me take my car.
It's not registered, ma'am.
It is registered.
It's not.
I don't know how to.
Where's it registered?
With the DOT, US DOT, with the transportation, your company, all your.
No, City of Edgewater. We don't work for DOT, ma'am.
I know you don't work, but.
Well, you said my company. It's not my company.
But it is registered as a private property and it's put in trust, so it should technically be treated differently than cars that are on roads that are in commerce, correct?
No.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean in commerce?
What law are you basing this off of?
Constitution.
Okay.
I have
The
the
U.S.
right.
Constitution talks about
And
commerce
Supreme-
vehicles.
And on Supreme Court, actually, if you have time and you want
Nope,
to
I'm not going to read any of your paperwork. You can bring that to your court date if you want.
See,
But your vehicle is going to be towed
articulate,
today.
right? But I do have a right to be without the driver license and without the
That's
registration.
not true. Not in the state of Florida, not in the United
So
States.
I would appreciate if you give me your business card.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
My name and everything's like that at the bottom of your ticket. The easiest thing for you to do is when you go to town court.
Do you have any questions or anything else you need to say? Because we're going to get her and the kids out of here before it starts raining. Okay?
Experience. That's all I can say. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Are we free to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Put them on the hood.